Still trying to get this thing set up. What a mess. Okay.
I thought maybe you slept in this morning.
No, the computer just wouldn't load up this morning. I don't know what's going on. Hey, how's everybody doing in the chat? Jeez, a lot of chatting going on. B&S Small Engine. Wow, he's up early. Oh, he's got a race today.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. Don't wreck it on the first lap, Brandon. Come on now. Sammy. We got Sue. We got Wayne.
Morning, Sammy. I already said hi to Sue.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Wonderful, rainy, snowy day. We got rain snow mix here right now. Awesome. Okay.
That should make a fun day for working under a car.
What are you working on?
Kenny's little Vibe.
Okay.
It sounds like one of them little racer cars now.
Good exhaust system.
Yeah. Go to bed.
Sandy sounds that way too. Little race car.
Behave.
Everybody's listening to you, what you're saying in there. You, noisy.
Oh, come on, Brandon. 36 degrees? That's like a heat wave, man.
We was going to camp last night, 36 degrees. Didn't sound... Brandon, that would have been a blast. Campfire. Shoot. Who do we got in the basement?
Is it Bocce?
No, it's a truck dashboard all lit up. That's got to be Mr. Briggs. Scott's still out doing his thing. Morning, Junkyard.
Yeah, we're hammering down the road.
Community Minute Volunteers. Good morning. What's that, Scott?
Watching someone go by trying doing 35 according to my front radar in a 65.
Wow.
I don't know why. It's 48 degrees here and no snow, no rain.
You're not getting snow till what? Tuesday or Wednesday? Up that way?
I haven't heard nothing about snow.
Yeah, I got it on my Oh, okay, it's Lucky. That's right. He changed his name. Morning, Lucky. Yeah, I seen it on the
I heard it's supposed to be rain.
Right.
They're talking rain.
It just seems like it's too early for all this mess, you know? But I have seen it in October when the kids were trick-or-treating.
Oh, I remember those days.
Oh,
I remember as a kid. You'd get the leaves would start falling at the middle of August, be gone all down by the end of September, and you'd have snow by Halloween. You wouldn't see the ground till May.
Right.
Yep.
Back in the 70s, there used to be all kinds of snow.
Oh God, yes.
I don't remember those days. That's too far along. It's too old.
Shoot, I can remember digging tunnels through them big old drifts and everything.
Yeah, I don't remember the blizzard of like 75 or something like that or whatever it was.
78. Blizzard of 78.
Yep.
I was 10 years old. My father, it was so bad they couldn't get down the street for like 2 weeks. My father went out in the front yard. We blew up took a tarp and one of those giant. He had one of those blowers like you used to blow up the displays at a carnival or something.
Yeah.
And he blew up a tarp on the ground and took the snowblower it covered it with snow. And then we took a garden hose and sprayed water on it. Got it solid as a rock. Made our own igloo.
No kidding.
That thing was there for 3 months before it got to the point where the roof caved in.
Yeah.
That was cool, though. If I remember correctly, blew it up and then sprayed water on the tarp and got the tarp frozen up like a dome, and then took the snowblower and blew snow on that.
Hey, good morning, Sparky. Good to see you. I wonder if he's still on his radio live.
When you're a kid, it was cool, but when you grow up, you say, "I don't want any more."
Yeah, you ain't kidding. When you was a kid, you was praying for the snow so that the school would close.
Yeah, so you go out, shovel snow, and make money.
Yep.
I started pulling snow equipment out of storage last week.
Yep. Yeah, it's amazing how this is changing real quick.
No, Brandon, you're just getting older, man. That's always been like that.
Yeah.
Don't jump in the shower, you might slip and fall.
You ain't a kidding. Yeah, just don't go running around in that shower. There ain't no grab rails. That's why I fly south, just not far enough south. You have to learn to adjust to the cold. Dress for it. Hey, looky there. Morning, Sparky.
Good morning,
Sparky.
or good afternoon, or good evening, Mr. Ed and Mr. T Twisted V.
So how's the radio station and stuff doing? Oh, I see Joe back there walking.
Yeah,
through.
she's just doing what she normally does, and I've been making signs up. That's what I've been doing.
Hey, that's cool.
Well, that's nice.
I've made signs up.
Yeah.
I've been doing all sorts of signs, Christmas cards. I've been doing absolutely everything you can possibly see. So yes, I've been doing that today. So,
D.O.G.
So how are you lot then? How is everyone doing? And how is the world of craziness?
Doing really good. Raining here.
Cool. Sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I've been doing all sorts today. So yeah, I've been making signs up for people. Plus, I've been doing Christmas cards.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And
it
I've
is.
got the silver one there, what I've just finished.
Wow.
So yeah, I've been doing all sorts. So I've got my art and crafted store finally going to be open in January. So can't wait for that.
Okay,
So-
did everybody see that? Now we're going to blame this snow on Sparky because he's messing with snow over there.
Oh, why not? I like snow.
Oh, no.
I want a snow
No.
machine. I want a snow machine.
We are no. We're gonna wish snow on him. We're gonna wish freezing rain.
Oh
The
yeah,
heck
I
with
want.
snow. Freezing rain is better.
But no, get it right. I like snow. I like proper snow, and I like the snow where you can actually lob it at somebody, sticks to them.
Yep, you're right, Wayne.
You know what I mean? So yes, I
Keep
like
it up,
proper
Sparky.
snow.
We'll send you on an Alaskan cruise in January.
Oh, that's fine. Do me a favor. Go for it, because I can handle it. I can handle it with
No,
pleasure. I can handle it.
Antarctica. We'll send you to
Oh, yeah,
Antarctica
yeah,
for the
yeah.
summer.
Hey, it's t-shirt weather at -2 here. So what do you expect?
Wow.
So yeah, I'm used to being in things. Arts and craft with Sparky. Well, it's called P&J. It's called P&J Bespoke Crafts. Bespoke Crafts. It's
Hey,
called
Sparky,
P&J.
there's only one snow miser. The job's already taken. You don't have to apply.
He's just helping it out.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. Our venture is basically P&J's Bespoke Cards and Crafts. The actual main title of it. And that's what I've been doing. I've been doing radio in the mornings and crafts at night. So, yes.
I want snow for one reason, though, because my
Why?
sister's still up here dealing with selling the house and all that. She moved to Florida to get away from the snow. I hope we get dropped on just once, just so just so her car can get snow on it, because her husband's so worried about his car getting snowed on because it's never been snow and salt. So hopefully we'll get bombed with snow and ice before he goes back down to Florida, gets covered with salt just once, just to make her feel at home.
But guess what, Scott? They're so wrong because they get all that sea salt in the wind and everything from the oceans and stuff down there. That's worse on your car than what you get on the road up here.
Yeah, you said it.
Well, they're inland, so they don't have they don't have as much problem. But the thing is, it still would be funny to watch their car get covered in salt and snow and that.
Right.
But no, I like proper snow and I like proper weather like that, because if you get proper snow, you can have a good laugh then. Because you can have a play fight with your missus, basically, or a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. And then if she starts on you, then she says, "What's wrong with you lot?" Well, it's snow time.
Right.
So it's show time, it's snow time.
Yep.
How is your building, by the way, going, Mark?
Oh, it's going slow.
Yeah.
It's the time of year that everything's going to halt.
Well, where the world at the moment is, I've just had to do the news today on my radio. I didn't want to do it.
Right.
The news today was just dreadful. I was like, do I have to discuss the news? I don't want to. But,
That's one thing I hate watching is the news. I read it.
It was doing me head in because there's people asking me, if you're the news reader, why you don't want to read it? Well, I don't want to read it because it's always picking bad.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
And you're right, Brandon. I can remember trucking out in Texas, and the guy in front of me would just slid off the road and jackknifed, and it was freezing rain. Whenever we come into Texas, it was just raining, and as we went, it was building ice up. And you can see it coming, and the people they don't realize it. And that's the bad part of Texas is they don't realize that the freezing rain's going to hit them first.
Yeah, there was a scanning a few years back. My missus go to a place called Sheffield in the UK. A lorry jackknifed basically a good foot of snow, but under the snow there was black ice. And the guy couldn't even handle the truck. Couldn't handle it at all. His anti-lock stuff kicked in, everything kicked in. He was screaming and shouting at it. The lot, you could see it on the camera.
Good morning, sunshine. You made it.
Good morning. She's arisen.
How are you?
A bit half left, half right. Usual.
He's doing these cards with snowflakes and all this stuff on them. He brought the snow. He's making all this.
Wow.
Give me 1 second.
I found the dumbest truck driver I ever saw yesterday, Mark.
Oh, that is sharp.
What'd you find, Scott?
I got back to the yard yesterday. And I just clocked out. Terminal manager comes running out. One of the trucks that coming into our yard broke down 10 miles away from the yard. He asked if I go recover the load. I said, he told me where he's at up on. So I logged back on, still had time left, ran up to grab him. This idiot, and that's all I could say, idiot, was looking for an air leak because he saw the APS light come on, which is fine. You look on an air leak, but he separated both trailers. He disconnected the tail, moved forward about 100 feet, then disconnected the dolly, moved ahead 100 feet, and two trailers separated 100 feet apart with the dolly slap in the middle in the truck looking around for an air leak. And I looked at him and I came up to him. I said, this is a 2-lane blacktop highway that's 50 feet across and you're separating trailers. Wow. And when someone told you there's coming to recover the load, we don't have time for this crap. You idiot. And I called him an idiot. And he turned me in because I called him an idiot. And then I said, I could call you something else, but I don't like that word. So, and then he took the front trailer and veered off to a side road to the left with a big sign that said 10-ton limit.
Wow.
And then it loops down and comes. I don't know if you're familiar with Route 13 up in New York.
No.
Well, there's a road that goes up. There's a road called Sullivansville Road. and it's actually a 10-ton limit the first 50 feet, and after that goes to 1 ton, because right in the middle of the road is a wooden bridge. So yeah, that would kind of make sense to have a weight limit. And he went in there, he went straight down there, and I said, what was wrong and going on with that made you decide to disconnect? The ABS light came on.
Blimey.
Does he not understand that that's electrical? That's not air.
That's not air, no.
Yep. I know that. You know that. So so anyways, he wanted to disconnect. I said, what are you doing disconnecting the lead for? Well, you got to hook on and drive around. I said, there's a 10-ton limit on that. You put yourself there, you drive around. Well, it's only it goes back out, comes back around on the main road. I don't give a rat's. I'm not doing it. You put yourself, you can't back out because you'd be backing out on a 2-lane. There's no way of stopping traffic. Then all of a sudden the cop comes up and starts wanting to know whose truck that was. And it wasn't mine. And he starts writing tickets.
Yeah.
And then he said, so who's gonna get in the truck and move it? He said. And the cop, he tried to disconnect that. And the cop said, if I drive down there, I'd get a ticket just for driving on it.
Right.
He said, you already got the ticket.
Morning, everyone in chat. I'm here. It's just my hands are full at the moment. I've got a cat on my lap.
I see that.
Yep.
But I took pictures of everything.
Your head pop up.
Yeah. That's the best thing you can do is take pictures of it, Scott, so that way you cover your own tail.
But he couldn't back up because when he tried to back up, the bumper was digging in because he dragged it forward. So he had no choice but to go forward over that wooden bridge.
Oh boy.
And and he wanted me to do it. I said, I got a sleeper truck. You got a day cab. You got and if I go over it, I'll be in the creek. I'm not jeopardizing my truck because you were a dumb ass. Excuse my French. But so he went down there. The cops shut the road off, which that got him another ticket because they had lines of cars honking and everything else. So they went over to that wooden bridge, and the cop said, "Don't drive over it fast. Just creep across it." And that's what he did. And he started getting nervous. The cop said, "Look, can you drive that truck across?" I said, "Well, I did." So I went nice and slow, creeped across. Then got out of the truck, said, "Now you drive it back down." He drove it down. So while he's doing that, I had to hook up the dolly, restage the dolly. In the truck, he just back trailer.
Well, you like dollies, don't you? That's one thing about you. You like dollies, don't you?
That guy, I wanted to strangle him. But but the thing is, the trailer was facing the wrong way, the lead. So, and there's no way of turning it around on a 2-lane blacktop. You're not going to do that. So we had to go 20 miles down the road to a dandy, turn around the parking lot, come back up the other direction. And he wanted me to, I hooked up the trailer and he said, "I'm going with you." "No, you ain't. You can't." He says, "Why?" "One, this cop's not done writing you tickets. And 2, you can't leave that empty trailer alone." Plus, not to mention, he was blocking the guy's driveway with the tail trailer. He couldn't go to work because he couldn't get out of his driveway.
Oh boy.
Sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Yep. It took me an hour and a half to recover our load. It should have taken me 5 minutes if he didn't do nothing but pull his tractor out, let me hook up and drive down.
Well, there was an Eddie Stobart here, if you've ever heard of him, the Eddie Stobarts in the UK. The issue we have in the Eddie Stobarts here, there's a driver, he's only just passed his whatever test it was right at the time. He's been on the road 6 months, and an old guy went out with him. It was on the news. It was fantastic, this was. And apparently this guy was outsmarting a veteran of a lorry driver.
Wow.
Because his granddad, all his family did it, his granddad did it, everyone else did it. And I tell you something, the old guy said, "I don't need to teach you anything, I guess." And it was on the news, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Bates is still sitting in the tree stand. It's too windy and it's raining. Why would you be in a tree stand, Ken? Get back in where it's warm. You're going to get sick and not have a deer. Oh,
I'm surprised the TB crew wasn't up there because I had to hook up the tail trailer and move it in the middle of the road and hook up and then stage the dolly because I wasn't going to hook up on a shoulder because Mark knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you put a dolly on and you snap back that dolly, the trailer either moves left or right, depending on where it's leaning. If it was leaning right towards the shoulder, I could have just pictured that. As soon as the dolly would have snapped on, it would have rolled the back trailer over on its side because it wasn't on level ground. It was actually like almost a 30-degree angle leaning towards the shoulder of the road.
Was it like leaning in Tower of Pisa?
It looked it. And then to top it all off, I get everything hooked up. His truck was in front of mine. He put a triangle out, and I said, hey, right behind the truck, I said, hey, you want to move the triangle? He said, just drive around it. I said, if I drive around it, I will be coming in the oncoming lane.
Right.
I said, I'm not coming in oncoming lane. So he wouldn't move it, so I drove over his triangle to hold him.
Yep. Good morning, Sea Monster 6.
Morning, Sea Monster.
And everybody in chat, good morning.
Hi, Mother.
Sweet Mother TV, good morning. Which will be night over there. It'd be night for you too, wouldn't it, Sparky, or afternoon?
It's going to be another half an hour, it'll be afternoon.
Yeah.
It's 11:24. Not too bad day.
So is anything getting any better over in the UK, or?
If you want my opinion, the government has no idea what they're doing, which is normal. Australia and Netherlands have gone back in lockdown.
Wow.
So that means more problems for us because whatever they do, we do here. But the government is just waste of time. They're not helping. They're not doing anything. The Prime Minister here has more priorities like having parties, having booze ups, than caring about the UK. You know what I mean?
Right. Morning, William.
I'll give you our leader, Sparky. You can have him.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. He's a robot. He's been told what to do, when to do.
Right.
Sorry to say, but that's what he is.
You can have both our leaders. How's that?
Oh, blimey. No, thank you. At least that's one thing. It's controlled by the people. You know what I mean? Most of the time.
Right.
But here, there's like crazy people. Oh dear.
That's everywhere, though. I mean, everybody, you know, they pick presidents and everything, but they're still micromanaged by the people if they listen to the people.
Yep.
You know, that's anywhere you go. I mean, that's par for the course.
Yep, you said it. You said it. No, I was actually on radio in the past few days. I've been doing radio in the mornings, and every news story's been about stuff, and I'm just forget it. Just ignore it. Oh dear, same to you.
Did that cost you a bunch of money to get licensed and everything to do the radio shows and stuff?
It cost me quite a bit of. Yes, it's cost me quite a lot. But thanks to my wish list and thanks to my PayPal on my website, it's come in handy. A lot of people have done stuff to help me, so I was actually happy with that.
Right.
Because that's the easy way to do it.
One of ours was
Sparky,
over
I
there.
can never find your talk shows.
Oh, I can do this for you. I can give you a magic link.
The link.
Yeah.
I can give you a magic link. Give me 1 second. I'll put it in private chat. All you do is click it once, and you can go on to it any day, night, and any night. And all you do is press that button there. And that's it. That's all you can do. And then if you go to schedule, you'll see me on every morning and some evenings. I'm doing Christmas songs at the moment.
Wow.
All right.
We ain't even past Thanksgiving yet, and they're all putting this Christmas music out.
Oh, we've got all the stalls decked out, all the radio station. It's like crazy. One of ours over there somewhere looking.
Okay. Now we got your radio link.
Yeah, well, you can go on to any time. It's already there. But no, what was I going to say? Yeah, I've been trying to get into chat to people, but I've been so tied up with Christmas stuff. I'm done. Christmas is all done.
Right.
All the butchery, all the presents, everything's done. All I've got to do is put it together the first week.
And of course, we always got that Ebenezer Scrooge
Well,
with their bah humbug.
yeah, well.
He's my hero.
Well, the one thing about this year, I've told everyone, because I do a lot of signs, I do a lot of stuff for people, right? And I said to them all, there's my wish list there. Go and choose what they want, and that you get me for Christmas, no problems at all. And a lot of people have. I was like, what the dickens? You know what I mean?
So what? You gonna make us a good sign and give us a price and
Well, if I make you a lot of sign, guarantee it'll shine brighter than the stars. That's one bright as well.
Yeah.
well, we can put it on the wall behind us.
Oh, I can do something. Well, so I'll also look at what's in my archive. What loads of things. Oh dear.
Yeah. Brandon, the rod will be okay as long as you're under a load. Wire that governor open. Let that thing eat. Shoot, they make rods all day long. And that's a predator anyway, so you'll be in good shape.
Nothing surprised me anymore.
Yep.
I went out and bought a pellet stove yesterday because I got my I called for about oil. I got 2 full tanks of oil in my oil room under the driveway, and they want last year it was $2.15 a gallon. This year it's $5.80 a gallon. They told me, and I go, wow. So I stirred up. I've been stirring that oil, with a broomstick every couple of weeks just to keep it from separating, and there's conditioner in it. And but I turned the boiler on just for 3 or 4 days. Just for those 3 or 4 days, I got a $200 gas and electric bill. It's like, wow.
Oh, yeah. That's expensive.
It's that time of the year. Everything's gonna elevate. 'Cause
Skyrocket.
people need
Yeah,
it.
well, we've had our bills in this month we've had it for a month. We've had the heating on only in the mornings. By golly, it's gone like 4-fold.
But
Yep.
I think it's
they're
time to
pushing
take
for
the
these
air
high
conditioning
efficiency
out.
boilers.
You've seen snow.
Yeah, I gotta take my air conditioners out today because it's snowing outside, and I still got my air conditioners in.
You got snow there now?
Yeah, it's snowing.
That's
That's
crazy.
funny. Snow and you got your air conditioners on.
No, they're just hanging there. I never took them out.
I never take mine out.
Mm-hmm.
I do because it lets cold air in around them.
Nope. You know what I do? I made a frame with I took 2 furring strips and glued on a piece of plexiglass, and then take it over to the window. It Velcro right to the window frame, and put a cover on it and leave the window air conditioner. I got a big one. I get it. You need to eat a big box of Wheaties to move it. So I just put a piece of plexiglass right in front of it, so you can't open the window, and it seals the window from shut.
I don't really worry about the weight of them because I got a wrecking crew. I just call my boys and they come and they take care of it.
Oh yeah. But I just put that piece of plexiglass with furring. You know what I mean by furring strips. Just take 2 furring strips. So hook the plexiglass to it and put it right in front of the window air conditioner. It covers the entire window, everything, and I just Velcro it. I leave the Velcro on and take it off and Velcro it right to the window frame. No screws, no nothing, and it keeps the air out and the air conditioner stays in there. If we get a hot day in early spring, I could pull the thing off and turn it on, and no problem.
Well, in the UK, we do similar things to that, but we have a sheet of plastic over the front if we've got basic windows, and they've got a nozzle in the corner where you can suck out the air, and it then sticks to the window.
Huh.
Let's see.
Junkyard.
I just walk over to the thermostat and flip it from AC to heat.
Yeah, that's the easy way to do it. Yeah.
Well, that's for the rich and famous
Short
people.
months.
Yeah.
Need a lot of February.
It came with the house.
Yeah.
They say it comes with a house, yes. So did the big massive fire in the back garden.
Yeah, I can't do that. I got a brand new mini split put in, but I was going to put in this year. I was kind of busy this year, so I want to do it because I don't like forced hot air furnaces because they're dusty.
We don't get a whole lot of short months though. That's the bad part of it.
No, it says we need it.
Yeah, we need it, but we don't get a lot of short months.
Well, the weather here at the moment is about 12 Celsius, and it's been colder than it's been for a long time.
Yeah. Last year at this time, heck, we didn't have temperatures like this already.
No.
It was so warm as all get out.
Yep. That's the problem with the weather these days. Do you know who I blame? Mr. Briggs, you know what I mean? Driving on them lorries, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's all that diesel. That's all that diesel exhaust is contributing to greenhouse gases.
Yep.
Believe it or not, though, it's not that cold because, like yesterday, when I got back to the yard, it was pouring rain, and we had worms come all over the parking lot, like we do every time.
Yeah, you're right, Wayne. Global warming.
Mm-hmm. It's called global warming, but it's actually called when the politicians talk, it's too much tripe.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
ain't that the truth?
Oh, Lordy.
I can't show you, but I got a new truck sitting in the yard. They say they keep trying to get me to take. They want me that to be my truck, but I got a new truck in the yard.
Let me tell you about a new truck, Scott.
Yeah.
How much do you think a turbo cost
In a new truck.
in a new truck?
Depends on the truck, but anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000.
Yeah.
Well, Thursday I spent all day in the dealership. Mine went down. When I come out of the shop, the turbo, $6,912.54, and it took
told you.
over 5 hours to put a damn turbo on.
Told you 5,000 to 10,000, depending on truck. But I got a truck in the drive, and our new truck does not have a turbo.
All right, Brandon, we'll see you. Thanks for stopping in. Good luck.
Take it
You
easy,
ever seen
Brandon.
it? You ever seen a semi without a turbo?
No,
There's a,
must be electric.
There's a new Scania coming here. New Scania
there's a
coming
brand
here.
new Tesla semi in my lot.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah, the new Scania in the UK at the moment has 19 batteries to it in the back. Basically, where the petrol tank, well, where the diesel tank is now in the UK, both sides, 19, so it's split down both sides, and the truck can only go, wait for it, 50 miles an hour in the UK. 50 miles an hour, that's all it can go. And it can only go 150 miles.
You're going to be waiting for packages a long time coming on that truck.
Yeah, apparently
Wow.
because they've had loads of problems where the batteries explode because they're overheated.
Right.
They want me to take that truck. It's been sitting there for 2 weeks. It's all charged up. I did drive around the block, and it won't let you do a burnout or go over the speed limit. If the speed, it's got a sensor. It reads the sign. If it says speed limit says 65, it locks down. You can put your foot and make it try and go faster. It won't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
just think though, you're paid by the hour though, right, Scott?
No, I'm mileage.
Oh, okay.
I get $3 a mile.
Well, then that a truck like that really isn't going to benefit anybody except for an hourly paid person,
Yep.
and that's the only person that truck will help.
Yeah.
There's your turbo.
Well, here's the problem. I told my boss here's my problem. Like guys they stopped doing it because I got tired of them breaking my truck. They'll take my truck, break it, or they'll take it and not fill it up. And that like last week I got in it. I drove it all night. I had a half a tank. I can go 2 days on a tank of fuel. And I take it out one day, come back, and I go to get in it, figuring, okay, I can go the second night and not have to fill it, but I get in, it's down to a quarter of a tank, and where I go, there's no fuel. There's one fuel station. There's one fuel station around the corner from us, but you can't take trailers in there. So the only way I could go in there is to literally disconnect my trailers, drive over there, fuel up, come back. And it's 20 minutes from our shop. There's only one station, and these guys that take my truck during the day pass them. And the one day, the guy used it during the day, literally left it with a quarter of a tank. And I said, I can't go 300 miles on a quarter of a tank. And he said, ain't my problem. So he had his own truck. He had another truck he was going to take the next day. I went over there with a siphon pump and siphoned his tanks empty. Filled mine right up to the brim. Left him with a quarter of a tank. But see, with a I said, what are they going to do for a battery thing? If they because that thing's got, I think it's got 9 hours or 10 hours, something like that, to fully charge.
Yeah, most of them 12 hours.
Yeah. It's got a 500 mile range. Well, I go 500 miles. I go between 450 and 500 miles a night.
Yeah,
So
that's not feasible. And I would say that pulling the mountains and all that the batteries wouldn't hold up that long.
That's it.
And that's all I do is mountain run. I know you've been on Route 88.
Bunch of times.
And that's all hills, up and down, up and down, up and down.
One thing I do like about Tesla, they are trying, but it's like they're trying at the moment. One of the UK, basically a company called Daft, or DIFT as they call them here for after, and they're trying to talk to Tesla at the moment to see if their technology would work in a standard vehicle. The only problem with it is when you make a lorry, you need to go at least 500 miles, and at least basically because of the weightage, you're going to be well over because of all the batteries. You haven't made the technology for it yet properly. I mean, the technology is not there yet. You know what I mean? And they're trying to ban cars before they even walk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, I'm taking that truck on Monday. It's been sitting there 2 weeks. No one's, and my boss won't let anybody else take him. Wants me because I'm the senior driver and I don't break stuff. I'm not looking forward to it. I said, but I'll tell you right now, if it's going to be snowy, nasty weather, I'm not taking it. Mm-hmm. Oh, that thing got auto brakes, the separate wheels, it does this. Good, you take it, but I'm not taking it.
Well, the Dunlop company here have made a tire with spikes in it automatically. As soon as it detects ice, it lobs spikes out on the wheels, and literally it grips the road.
That's what this is supposed to do, and I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it till I drive it a couple times in nice weather to see what it does.
But now, like I say, I think it's gone crackers in the UK at the moment. The technology they're trying to do here, but it's like we're expecting bad weather. We're expecting it in the next few weeks. And Dunlop said the other day, because I know the pretty good friend of mine works for one of the companies. They said they tried it out, and as soon as it detects ice, it's only about 1.5 inch spikes that just stick out, and you just can replace them by screwing them in, taking the wheel off. And it's really good technology how they've done it. But you're talking about £400 or £500 per set of wheels. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just ridiculous. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, they keep rolling, guys, and much love. Yeah, sweet. Oh, dear.
I'll wait till they come out with the autonomous trucks.
I'll stick with my old stuff.
I'd rather have a golf cart.
You'll just sit there. You'll just sit there in the seat and hang out.
I'd rather have a golf cart with a sunroof with a solar panel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guarantee you, when they go autonomous trucks like that, eventually they will. You know they will. You're going to have somebody, like, they'll have a sensor on the seat. If you get off the seat, the thing will pull over. And I guarantee you someone will pull the plug or try and override it, and they'll go in the sleeper berth and try and sleep while that truck's driving around the road. There'll be someone that'll try it.
Or just put sandbags in the seat and climb in there.
Yeah,
could you imagine going to sleep with a car or semi, especially a semi driving itself?
No.
And now the other day there was on about that one, that lorry, there was on about basically a truck going through it in the UK at the moment. He was on his mobile phone, a Russian driver was on his mobile phone doing the 50, 60 miles an hour, and he was watching the mobile phone football apparently. On his football, and apparently crashed into 5 cars, killing people. And apparently he's defended it, saying that in our country we have safer roads.
Right.
Go back to Russia then. Go on.
Junkyard, you're probably right, though. That probably will happen.
What's that?
Shutting off the diesel fuel, the president.
Oh, he's already talking about shutting down that other pipeline coming out of Canada.
Yeah, he'll have his hands full because he'll have so many people out of work. I don't know. I don't see it going any good for him.
I was reading about Biden the other day, or Binden, as I call him, whatever his name is. Right, I was reading about what he did to. He's threatened Microsoft. You better clean your internet up and clean all the network up. So is Google, the rest of them, or we'll shut it down ourselves. I'm like, you can't do that. You can't say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, yes, you want to make a safer world, but you can't just switch the internet off. Everyone freaking needs it. You know what I mean?
Yep. But the way everything's going and the minimum wage is going and all the prices, everything going up, and then when they go to get a hamburger and they're paying $10 for that little single hamburger, they're
$10.
They wanted that wage.
15.
Yeah.
Well, the cheapest burger here, the good burgers, not McDonald's one, is a minimum of £7 now, minimum in UK money. And that's about, what, $14, $15 when it comes to yours?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that doesn't include chips or anything, you know what I mean? The basic thing, it's like a kebab. I paid £32 UK money, around about $44 for a kebab, which is 5 sticks kebab. You work out it's expensive in the UK now. All things have gone up to the roof. Yeah.
And the sad part of it is it's going to keep on going.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, I've learned going to get bargains now with a yellow sticker on it. Half price this, half price that in the mornings or afternoons, and that's how I fill my freezers up.
Right,
Yep.
right.
That's the way I've survived, and that's the way I always will do.
Right.
But I just think the UK's gone crackers here. I mean, I don't know what it's like with your supermarkets, but one day it's like 50p, next minute it's £1. It's like, okay, I've only been here yesterday, you know what I mean? The prices just go straight through the roof.
That's why deer hunting season, they issue more deer hunting permits and I can't remember what state. I think it was Pennsylvania. They issue more deer hunting permits in 1 year this year than they have in 20 years. There's people that never hunted their life, don't even have a clue how to butcher a deer. They've gone out, shot deer, taken it to it, and had it processed because, they want meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and I know people that don't like meat that are deer meat that are eating it because they can't afford to buy regular meat.
Yeah.
Survival.
We've got a butchery guy here. We deal with a very good friend of ours. And I've known him for years. And this year he's supplying us again with the quality we need. But I've had to save up nearly a year to get that money to save for it because it's going to be that time. But that meat then will last us all the way through to December and January. But it's fresh. It's on the land. Within 2 weeks, it's gone, done and dusted.
Right.
And that's what I want. I'm not being funny to supermarkets, but how long has that meat been on that supermarket shelf?
Right.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh, bless her. She's tired. Give her a sleeping bag and she go and crawl back to bed. You know what I mean? You had a long day at work then, I guess.
Yep, I closed last night.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Then we got a birthday party at 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh, bloody hell. Sounds like some fun.
I'm not going to be awake to hear a bunch of little kids.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask this question. Did anyone see the Patty's performance on live this morning?
No, she's having a surgery or something on her eye or something for this morning.
Yeah, she was on live this morning. She got on live this morning, early hours this morning in the UK because my thing went off. It said, "Oh, they're live." I was like, "What?" Because I like watching the Saturday morning one, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Can't watch that one, can we?"
Yeah, they did a live. It was last night. Yeah.
7 hours ago in UK weekly live, so they've done it early. So I've got to watch it repeating now.
Right.
I enjoy watching it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming that's what's happened.
What's that, Ed?
She has a doctor's appointment this morning at 8.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas, I do.
Well, here, you want my teddy bear back here?
No, that's okay. You can keep that one. I got one.
Jiminy Sue. She's trying to get rid of my blanket. Ain't happening.
Hey, you never know if I use it or not because you're not home.
The one thing I like it, I've seen this something called a weighted blanket. It comes in three. It comes in 3 blankets, and
Yeah.
your weighted blankets are brilliant. I mean, I bought mine from the Netherlands. Absolutely brilliant it is.
I'll tell you what, I got a crocheted blanket from Bocce, and that thing is heavy.
This
Just
one does
like
like
weighted
blankets and all
blanket.
sorts next door to me. Mrs.
Is it crocheted or knitted?
Knitted.
Crocheted.
That's all she does is knit.
Knit, crochet. She does knitting, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, knit picker.
Yeah.
She's one of them knit pickers.
Nitty Nora, as we usually call it in the UK. So yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, I've got another 10 cards to make, Christmas cards to make today, and I'm done for the day. My job's finished.
Hey, Ken, small engine.
Morning, Ken.
Oh, it's Ken Small Engines is finally, is he awake or is he just taking coffee?
He's probably going to breakfast.
Probably getting breakfast, yeah.
Probably sitting in the drive-through line.
Yeah, probably, most likely.
And then the next stop's the small engine shop.
Yeah, he lives his life in there. He should put a tent outside, you know what I mean? Ken Small Engines Repairs, you know what I mean? This is my dealer. This is my user.
Yeah.
I wonder when he pulls into the drive-through, does he just say, "Hey, it's Ken"?
Yeah.
Or does he actually have to put his order in?
He should be a regular.
Yeah. Well, he should get a gold card, shouldn't he? He drinks that much coffee.
Well, it's like you guys at Patty's. If Patty's ever sold out and decided to retire and close up, you guys would cry.
Actually, the place is for sale that we go to right now.
Blimey.
Yeah, but hopefully they'll take over. It's like there's one restaurant we had that closed up, but everyone is so sad. Some people complained about was Denny's, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Denny's stunk the last couple of years.
Yep. Ken says he's in line.
The one thing about me, we've got no decent. I'm not being funny where we live. We've only got one decent calf, only one, and I like my food to be fresh, not like stood there for 7 hours. You know what I mean?
Yep. But we got a little small place that we go to. I don't even have to order it. The waitress already knows what I'm going to order, and she'll put it in, and my beverage and everything. She'll have everything ready for me.
Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, that's certainly what you want.
But generally, it's a run in and run out deal.
Yeah, Ken, while you're in the coffee shop, please, I would like to deal with a bacon and egg, a cheese, and to go, please.
There you go.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, we got to go pick up Mom this morning, and I'm taking her to breakfast, and then we're going to the birthday party.
Cool.
Then I told her once we get done there, then I want to go to Golden Corral after that.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants to get a new car today.
He wants the link, by the way. Ken wants the link.
What's that, Ed?
Ken wants the link.
Doesn't she have one on order?
Yes, but the wrong color came in. We're going to go look at it, and she's probably going to buy it like the one that I got Cindy.
Same color as mine, pearl white.
Yeah.
I saw a truck for sale the other day. I looked at the price tag, I almost fell over at the price. 2006 Toyota Tacoma, 4-cylinder, 5-speed, little tiny truck, and they want 19 for a 15-year-old truck. I'm like, that's robbery.
Morning,
How
Ken.
many miles?
Morning, Ken.
52,000.
You guys actually found a car in stock? My wife's still waiting 2.5 months later.
Well, we found she ordered a new car, but she didn't get the color.
Yeah, but when did
or
you order it?
anything. Uh,
Three
3
months.
months ago.
Okay, because we're at 2.5 months right now. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 months, and they got it. They got one in that she wants, but it's the wrong color.
Yep.
So
What kind of car?
Kia. That's all. That's all I buy is
Okay.
Kia.
Kia Sorento.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
what
that's
I
a van,
have.
right? That's a van.
No, that's a SUV. Yeah, it's SUV, and
It's
right.
got third row seating, everything. I mean, it's a big SUV, not a small one.
Blimey.
Yeah,
It's nice. The back seat's big enough for me.
yeah. It's got the third row. Go ahead.
I screwed him up at the drive-through today. You go in there and say, "Give me a number one, number two, whatever," you know. So I said today, you're not when you're on a diet. And yeah, like I'm on a diet. But anyway, when you're on a diet, you're supposed to rye bread and not regular bread. So I said, "All right, I'll have rye bread." So I said, "Give me a number two, but on toasted rye," and blah 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 blah. And all of a sudden I hear, like she didn't know what button to press to charge me the 20% for the rye toast. And,
Oh,
Crazy.
boy. That's crazy. No, I don't know. I think we'd be
Yeah.
lost if our little restaurant closes up ourselves.
Yeah.
Thomas, we don't even go to
they seem to be
KFC
getting
anymore.
busier though.
Yeah. No KFC
Well,
around
my
here.
daughter finally bit the bullet.
Go ahead.
No, my daughter finally bit the bullet yesterday. They closed on their first house, her and her fiance. I posted it on Instagram. And
Blimey.
we went out last night for a celebratory dinner. And I invited his mother, you know, my daughter's future mother-in-law. And I tell you, I said to my daughter, I joke, you guys know Mitch McConnell, right, from Congress, Mitch McConnell?
Yeah,
You've seen him on the news, right?
yeah.
She looks like Mitch McConnell in drag. Type in a picture of Mitch McConnell with his 12 kids, and that's what she looks like in drag. That's her. So I texted my daughter a picture of Mitch McConnell, and she was standing right next to her. I said, "Did she see it?" She goes, "Thankfully, no." I would have been so freaking embarrassed if I saw it, you know.
That's why you don't send stuff that you don't want people to see.
Yeah, but my daughter does it to me all the time. It's just weird how when your kids get older now, like my oldest, she's 28, and it's like, to me, she's still my baby. You know what I mean? But she's 28. It's weird.
Yeah, my mother-in-law looked at the carnival and she didn't really like it that well.
Yeah, the Sorrento, they're still doing it. Sorrento,
Yeah.
she's got a 21 that we're looking at this morning.
22. Okay.
22.
Yeah, but I said it was 22.
It's a 22.
Yeah.
She couldn't get the 21 because
Yeah.
they were all gone already. That's why she had to wait on the 22.
The dealers are on 21.
Yeah,
21s are priced higher than the 22. Crazy.
right.
Yeah, I paid more for mine than what she is.
I'd get one of the Sorrentos, but I'm planning on getting a big trailer. I need something that can tow it. So
Yeah. But you know, though, you can't really beat them because of the warranties and stuff on them. Shoot,
oh yeah,
they got the best warranty package
Kia-
going right now.
Right? Yeah,
Huh?
Kia is Hyundai. It's the same company. Kia
Yeah.
is Hyundai.
Do we know? No, we don't know the Spencer's Lawn Care here on YouTube, do we?
No, I don't, William. Never heard of them. Spencer's Lawn Care.
Oh, yeah, Spencer. That's a husband and wife team out of Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
I have to look it up.
They're huge. Don't care. Yeah. They do snow removal too.
Yep.
It's a 21 junkyard. It's
No, it's 22. She's getting a 22. They're out. They're not making no more 21s.
Yeah, this is a 22.
Spencer. I'm gonna have to look at this and see what Spencer Lawn Care is.
They might be, William. I'm not sure.
I've heard of them. I just haven't seen any of their videos.
Hey, they're in a county where they have a huge Toro dealer named like Schlebaugh or something like that. Are you guys near one of those guys?
Can't say I've heard of them either.
I think it's called Schlebaugh, something like that. It's a huge Toro dealer where they live in Ohio.
They must be down south because the biggest Toro dealer around here is Century Equipment.
I found it.
Could be. I don't know.
Well, we got Toro equipment at work, so
They've
course, I
become
don't-
very merchandisey. That good place.
Huh. If it don't have 10 wheels on the front of it, I don't pay much mind to it.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. They're not around us.
I mean, I like, but how often can you people cut grass? You know.
Right.
Yeah, they're not in our county.
Yeah, I don't know where they're from.
I need more coffee.
Yeah, that sounds good because we're not going to be on much longer because we're going to have to
We gotta wrap a present. Get ready.
Yeah.
wrap an expensive present.
what'd you get me?
Whose birthday?
The granddaughter called grandma, and grandma went through the roof.
Ooh,
And
grandkids
she,
are.
she told grandma she only wanted one thing for her birthday, and that was that Barbie dream house. Okay, that
Ooh.
Barbie dream house is like almost $300.
I say you got a mortgage with it too.
So grandma went through the roof complaining, and she called me. I said, well, did you order the dream house for her? No, I'm not paying that. I said, order the damn dream house for the baby. So she got the Barbie dream house. Now we got to wrap it. But this damn thing is 3 foot tall.
I say you should have just built her a little dream house over there on the property.
No,
One she can
No.
stay in.
no. That's okay. She can have her little thing that she wanted, and that's all she asked grandma for was one thing.
Yeah, but one big thing.
Yeah, well, that's a grandbaby. That's what you do.
Yeah, we don't have to put it together and look at it.
I hope I have.
You can spoil them and send them home.
That's right.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
You can always hand them back when they're screaming and shouting.
Hey, how you doing, Breezy?
Hey, Breezy.
But
Breezy.
Machi's gonna,
it-
Machi's
it-
gonna have a good day.
yeah,
Machi's gonna have a great day.
they just forgot to turn off the alarm. That's all right.
Yep, that'll put her in a sour mood all day long.
She's always in a sour mood. It's
I'm saying the monster.
She just probably turned it off and went back to bed.
probably.
Definitely. The alarm clocks these days are like one with the connected
They
to the
don't get-
water hose.
What's that, Ken?
They're not gonna. They're not gonna get up in my house till about noon.
The beast is
That's what I'm
awake.
telling you, they sleep. They're like not nocturnal. You know, they sleep all day.
Until you get out there and start making noise, and then they get grumpy.
No sleep through an earthquake. Believe me.
Oh Lordy.
The grandkid is smart.
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
Probably-
Junkyard, the grandkid's only 4. Her dad kept telling her, get real. Get real.
Oh well.
She'll be happy when she sees it today.
She came out of her room and looked at me like it was my fault, and then went back to bed. She's probably thinking you're messing with her, Sue.
Spy said, Mom, why'd you turn my alarm back on?
You didn't remind her to shut it off.
Yeah,
No,
some
what-
alarms don't work. Sometimes they do.
What would be really mean is if Sue would take the school books and go in and say, "Hey, come on, get up! It's time. You got to start learning this stuff." Throw the books on the bed. She's already up.
But you
I
really,
did that
you really
I
want
did
to
it on a Saturday morning with my kids.
on a Sunday. On a Sunday morning, you wake the kids up at 6 o'clock. Come on, you're late for school. Then you don't tell them it's Sunday until they're all dressed.
Had to get them going, that's for sure.
I did that to my kids once.
Then when they say, "What are you doing?"
I had someplace to be, and I knew they weren't going to get up, so I ran in their room. I'm like, "What are you guys doing? Come on, let's go. You're going to be late for school."
Yeah, why not? That's the way I would do it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, to keep the kids on their toes, you know what I mean?
Then they'll yell at you. Why'd you do that? Because I can.
Barbie mobile home.
Oh, I never seen that one yet. That might be Christmas.
No, I know.
Or the camper.
I know I'm going to have to buy another Barbie dream house because the other granddaughter is going to throw a fit when she sees that the other one got it.
Yeah.
So my plans are to buy another Barbie dream house for
For
Christmas for the other one.
Oh, wow, that sounds good. My
I
nephew's
do.
into
I do a
like, Lego.
split
I want the Grindhard. I want the
I'd split the
Grindhard
lease.
plumbing version of the camper.
Yeah. Nah. It'll work out. But all right, everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. We got to get moving here, and we'll see
Yeah.
y'all later. Appreciate everybody. Try to
Yep.
keep warm.
See ya.
Take care. Look after yourselves, everyone.
Oh, yeah, you take care too, Sparky.
Yeah, well, if you need anything, you know where we are.
Okay.
Take care. Look after yourself, Ken. Look after everyone. See you in a bit later.
See
Bye.
ya.
Later, guys.
Later.